Two DJs in the mic, what's the vibe tonight? Talking issues, dropping gems, keep the game airtight. Spin it, flip it, mix it, fix it, yo, we here to ignite. Yo. Hands on the decks, but the crowd don't move. Blame the DJ, not check the groove. Playlist stale, need some brand new. Crates full of dust, man, what you tryna prove? Yeah, clubs want cheap, DJs want respect. Promoters cutting corners, man, the scene's a wreck. Yeah, sink or scratch, doesn't matter the tech. It's about the energy, not the brand on the deck. Two DJs in a mic, turn the dark to the light. Dropping wisdom, spinning true, get the balance just right. Two DJs in a mic, elevate, take flight. Fix the game, spark the flame, keep the future in sight. Yeah.
Man, that intro does not get old.
No, it does not.
Welcome to another episode of Two DJs, One Mic with myself, the soft-spoken, nice DJ Mike, and the infamous, well-educated DJ JP. How you doing?
What's up?
What's up? I don't know. What's wrong with your mic?
It keeps doing that, so here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your mic. You touched it, didn't you?
I didn't even know. I just moved it over here.
Oh, man.
What the heck is going on?
Y'all give us a moment. We're experiencing technical difficulty.
Because when you put it back in there, it came on. All right, we're in here now, like swimwear again. Don't touch that.
Yes, please.
All right, good, cool.
Well, today, it's been a while since we've been live in the studio. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks. Schedules just were kind of chaotic, and things happen.
Yeah, but we had some great shows, though.
Great shows.
Great shows.
Yeah, we did not leave you unattended.
No, we had some good stuff for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was parental guardians.
Yep.
On the show.
Yep. So everything was good.
So we have this topic today, the great migration, the great digital migration. You know, what we went through when we went from either CDs or vinyl to digital, what that looked like.
Yep.
And it was a very interesting time, for some of us. Some of us was born in a new age that we don't even know
what it is.
What it feels like to have that transitional period.
To own the backbreakers.
Yes.
Yes.
And what he's talking about is vinyl.
Yeah. Well, not just that.
Vinyl, turntables.
Yeah.
And some mixers.
The coffin.
Yes. Don't say that.
The 27-inch mixer across.
Yes. Some of us was mixing tracks. That's how big that mixer was.
Yeah. And the big full.
Pyramids.
It might have been, and I might have almost been as big as our studio.
Dude, we
table.
had this big was the mixer that we had.
27 inch. That's what I mean. The big Newmark. I don't know if y'all
Newmark.
had a Newmark. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Newmark, Pyramid. You remember Pyramid?
No, I was always a Newmark guy. Yeah. So I just, I had Radio. I went from Radio Shack.
There he is, y'all, the brand man.
I went from Radio Shack to, I don't think I had anything else in between. I just was a Newmark guy.
Yeah, just went straight to Newmark, straight to the big bucks, no whammies. Because if you was from back then, to have a Newmark, it costs a little something. So I guess that was when you was in the military, when you had some a paycheck.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you call it what you want.
Because I bought my turntables and everything all in one swoop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I saved to get what I wanted.
Hey, I'm not.
Well, yeah, you are. You trying to, because we really wasn't making no money back then.
It was a hobby for a lot of us for a long time.
Not a lot of money, but it was some money. But yeah, you definitely had to save and really wanted to be in the game. If you was,
judicial with your money.
Yep. Well, man, let's get into the great migration, man. The digital migration, the DJ migration.
Well, I'll let you have the first question,
All
sir.
right, sir. So, Michael,
Yes.
what was your first DJ setup, and what format did you start with? What did you start at in the game?
Well, 84ish, it was vinyl.
Vinyl.
Vinyl, funny thing, vinyl, and I played around with some tape cassettes,
I mean,
trying to,
if you were there,
yeah,
and being that we weren't all rich kids,
no,
you
you
had to
had
do
to,
yeah. So, vinyl. So,
yeah, and
where did you get your music from, though?
Sound Warehouse.
So, did you ever join a record pool?
No, not at, I didn't get that opportunity, um, because well, I ain't gonna say shortly, I had, made some major mistakes as,
Mm-hmm.
late teen, so I lost that opportunity.
Oh, okay.
But I had a buddy that was in one, and man, to get in a record pool, man, you had to know somebody. Somebody had to invite you because that was totally one of those invite only rooms, and you just couldn't go in there. You couldn't even knock on the door. Yeah, hey, I know it. You got in there, right? Yeah, Mr. Newmar.
No, so I was overseas and I reached out to, I don't know how many record pools I wrote, but I wrote one, this guy in Atlanta, and man, Mike, he used to send me a box, man, and it would have the
Dude.
latest and the greatest. I think the only song I ever had to, DJ Jimmy, I had to find out where they at. I had to
Yeah.
get that from my brothers. They had to go to the record store and get it. And who that? Because,
Yeah,
we
JT
back,
Money.
we back in the early 90s, so I got all the hits, man. Everything was on 12 inch. I remember some records.
Wow.
But record pools are really good. But I still spent money ordering from certain places and different things because there were songs just like now. But you couldn't come show me your phone. But if you told me about it, we had to go get it. And then I was in Turkey when I started DJing. That, when I really, really started DJing, I wasn't able to just go downtown and buy records.
Yeah. But
So-
you had money to, put people to work. Hey, I need you to go down there and pick this up.
So
up.
I would write home or have my
Yes.
brothers. Yeah, they took me
you,
up.
you had some do boys, as you say.
Yeah. I had some people that helped me out. Wanted my career to keep
Yeah.
going.
They wanted
And
it
then when
to
I went up to
blossom.
Germany or I went up to England or something, I would pick up something up there. So you would get European cuts, a little bit longer, a little different, but
And one of the interesting things
Yeah.
is when you think about today in music and how accessible it is.
Oh my gosh.
Think about back then, we had some records that as soon as they released, it was an import. They
Yeah.
didn't sell it over here.
Yeah.
So it was, today's time, you don't realize how much, social media and the internet, how close it has brought us. Because back then, man, it was hard.
Question: do you like it how it was then, or how it is now? Because we could break music. Now we're just getting told about music. You don't really get to break anything these days.
I can appreciate both.
Yeah.
Back then, that was the way it was, and that's all that we knew. So I appreciate the evolution of the industry or DJing, how we've seen it. I can appreciate it.
I really wish you would have been in a record pool because we would get stuff, and I'm just picking.
Dude,
I
it
don't-
was Christmas.
like Crystal Waters,
Yeah. Yeah.
Gypsy Woman. So
Yeah.
I got it. I didn't really care for house at the time, so I just laid it to the side. But man, during the first Gulf War, when all the troops came from Germany and all of that, they had house England. So they kept asking for this Crystal Waters. I had it, but I'm like,
Didn't even.
it's not gonna get no rotation from me. I'm hip hop and R&B. So man, but I started getting it, and so it was just really different. And you got stuff before it ever even hit the radio.
Yeah.
Being in a record pool, so I had stuff I could break in. I could break stuff in the club. And man, who is that? What is that? I think I really broke Nikki too. At 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
I mixed it with Tom Diner and broke
Yeah.
it, or just you could break records because you had them before they ever even hit the radio.
Are you talking about Daddy's Little Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that,
Or Nonchalant, 5 o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect mix.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, you could break records, but it's so different now. Technology, we trying to keep up with all the music. It goes so fast, but the cool thing I like now is TikTok, where people are going back, and you're getting older songs that you bring back. But let's keep it going because we could talk about that part
yes,
all day.
yes. And I just want to hone back on something. What did you miss most about the vinyl era?
Nothing.
So, but the way you were just talking about, how you got the records before they come, before
all
they came
that
out.
was fun, but
Yeah.
just and only thing, it was just so hard to get stuff too. Like if you had a song and you want to double, so you could do stuff with it, acapellas or different things, or play or go back and forth and juggle the beat.
I'm gonna tell you one of the things as I'm sitting here that I miss about it. I miss the excitement of trying to find something that you want. I miss, the organization of setting up a crate. I miss that. Now, do I want to go back to it? That's a totally different question. Do I want to go back to carrying around all of those? No, I would love to be in a situation
imagine with your library carrying all that
Oh
stuff?
no, I would
You
need
need a dump truck.
yes, I would need a dump truck and I would need about 50 workers.
What's in your library right now? How many songs?
Man, maybe close to 500,000.
That is ridiculous.
And I say that loosely.
I know, because I think mine is right at about 135.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Mike, that's 3 times the amount of songs I have in my life.
Hey.
I understand. It's all
Hey,
good.
I'm just saying,
But no.
I'll get to that later.
But what do you miss? I mean, I kind of missed the search, but I mean, but when you're in competitions, like, so when I did a lot of clubs on bass and different things. So if you're in competition with another, so somebody plays on Friday, somebody plays on Saturday, you worried about that guy having stuff you don't have or trying to get it the next week. So you are in there. So it's kind of different, man. It was really kind of different with doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was always great to be doing that. But yeah, those things were fun. But then they don't know how smart they are now, because you could just go on the internet, get anything. YouTube, if you can't find it somewhere, you can download it. It's just so much easier than what we had back in the day.
And I'm just saying, I miss it. Do I want to go back to it? That's a different story.
I would love to go back for some of these guys to see what it was like and
that would be
pay
good.
Some dues.
Yes.
Yeah, and we could just watch.
Yeah, I think we would lose a lot.
Yeah.
I think we would lose a lot.
Yeah, you paying $7.99 or $8 something a record, 12 something.
Well, it's more so the physical labor where I think we would lose.
No, $12.99. All these cheap DJs would be eliminated.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the $1.99
for
that they're
one record.
Yes. Oh, don't talk. I paid, dude. Bill and rest in peace. Man, I paid like $40
for a 12.
Yes,
Oh my
Electric Kingdom
Oh my God, man!
and Siberian Nights, the 12-inch, $40
Off somebody or at a store?
at a store.
Oh my God!
One copy, and with a record, you always want two.
Yeah, most of them.
I was
Especially
not.
hits.
I was not bold enough,
$80. And then you don't make that,
dude. I felt like, I felt like I had been violated.
because most parties it depends, $150, $200, at the most $300.
Think about how many parties you did for free.
No, I didn't do a lot of stuff for free. I learned my lesson early.
Yeah. Well,
I started out making money, so I ain't do nothing for
Well, of course, you had a new mark.
But no, I learned my lesson, man. I put in my contract. First thing I told people, I regret to inform you that I can do nothing for I can absolutely do nothing for free.
Hey, guys, that is great.
But man, you got burned. I got burned a lot. So because I would do something. Oh wait, we ain't making enough money to pay you. The hell. Man, so I can't tell you how many AKAs, how many Deltas parties I did. Well, we only made $75 on the door.
What do they have to do with me?
So yeah, I changed my stuff a long time ago. I migrated money-wise before I migrated to digital.
Okay. Hey, I like that. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to this next question.
Well, when CDs arrived, were you excited or resistant to the change?
Well, for me, I really didn't get to experience that in the sense of how some people were. I was excited, it was like, wow. But I'm one of the DJs that really didn't do a lot of CDs. I didn't own a pair of CDJs.
We'll get more into yours when we get to the other part.
Yes. I didn't really own.
So I didn't own CDJs. I had a little Denon with the little knobs under that mixed.
I had one of those too.
But I kind of resisted it, but every time you look at a crate looking like this
versus a little
versus that CD case.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I was, and I think it kind of started when I was overseas too. So I had jumped into CDs by the time I was over in Turkey. So it didn't take long for me to. I welcomed it, but I was still. Records. I was ready to get away from them. You just hated the jumping and skipping. As they improved stuff, you got better without the jumping. If the club is hype and people jumping up and down, your CD might skip, but. As the equipment got better, you didn't worry about it. But no, I was super excited about getting rid of them records. And you can make your own CDs if you had a burner. So now you got two copies.
It took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, a whole nother level.
Now, I appreciated that because I bought me a burner from Fry's, I'm talking about I'm burning because I'm selling mixes. So I'm talking about I got me one of them high dollar burners.
Mike, I had the 10 tray.
Oh, see, there he is. I wasn't going to even go there, y'all.
Hey, I even made covers.
He had the 10 tray. Wow.
Mike, I even had made labels and
I know,
put them in the little cases.
Now, I did all of that too.
Yeah.
What's up, CP?
What's up, CP?
We got CP.
Connecticut in the building.
Yes, East Start in the house.
Yeah. So
a product that you do not ever
want to sleep on.
Yeah. Because when I tell you they have something for everybody, they do.
Yeah, he got something. But yeah, man. So yeah, I've welcomed that. And burning CDs, you had to have your burner.
You were burning.
And a desktop or whatever, wherever you could burn them at, you was burning. But eventually I broke down and bought me like a 10 count.
Yeah.
CDs, and then I bought one that I could burn videos too.
I knew it. Yeah.
Well, I love this game we played.
And what let me just put this in perspective for you guys out there. A 1 count was about $400. So I can imagine what he paid for a 10 count.
And we just pay that much. I got a good deal.
Okay.
I don't even remember how much it cost.
Tomato.
Yeah, but if you had a good laptop, you could burn anyway.
Yeah, but that was
it has really changed. Man,
yes,
it has really changed a lot, man. Big shout out to DJ AM. I always thank him for everything that's changed in this game. Others too, but he really took it to a whole nother level. Yeah, rest in peace. But
so this is a question that really started this whole conversation.
All right.
Do you remember the first time you heard about Serato or digital DJing?
I remember exactly where I was, Duncanville or Lancaster, talking to a DJ named Toby. I went over to his crib and I was like, "What is that, man? What are you doing with your turntables and the?" And he had the vinyl or the color or whatever. Oh man, they got this new thing called Serato, man. You could just DJ with this and that. But I kind of felt like we were going in reverse a little bit, Mike, because you had to pull your tables back out. And now you got to have vinyl to play, and it's digital. You got all the music, but I felt like we was going backwards a little bit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I didn't. Man, once they got,
you didn't want to do turntables.
Once they sat out there. I didn't want to talk them things no more. So I never really went to Serato for a long time, man. I stayed on the digital side. I stayed in the CD thing for a long time because I could just, I had a little case and all my CDs. So I didn't want to, and then, the records jumping, skipping, needles. So it's so much more to buy with turntables.
Shortly after that, they had it where you could do the CDs, and you never used it with the CDJ.
No, I just stayed on my CDs until I eventually went to a controller. I think that was when I really, because I did my turntables for a little bit, but
Wow.
man, because records get melted,
Oh, yeah.
scratched,
Yeah.
all kind of stuff, and then the needle getting to the end. So it was just kind of different. So I really, really didn't like it when in that part. But I mean, I did it. I had it, of course, but it wasn't my favorite thing, a part of the migrations.
Well, for me, it was totally different. I was first and foremost, I was doing vinyl, and I had a pair of the little, like you had the little Denon CDs with the little wheels, the little jog wheels, that I would go between CDs and vinyl.
Yeah.
So I was already carrying around crates in the early 2000s. I'm talking about crates.
Crates of records and
Crates.
CDs.
Yes, in CDs.
Wow.
So a good friend of mine at that time told me about, Serato. And he said, yeah, man, Mad got it over at his house. And you can actually DJ with turntables through this computer and interface. And you can scratch and all. I said, no, that's not possible. I said, no, you're lying. He said, no. I said, I got to see it. I have to see it. So I went over Mad House, and he had the Serato. And this was early when it came out. Another friend of his, actually, true story, Throwdown, Sam,
Yeah.
had the interface, SL1 box. And somehow he got it, and he didn't know what, he was like, here, Mad. So Mad had it set up, and when I dropped that needle, and for me, I love scratching. When I dropped that needle, because I just couldn't fathom that something digital would capture the sound from a turntable. I just couldn't. And I played with that for about maybe over an hour, and my mind was blown. When I left there, I felt like I was possessed because the only word was in my head was Serato. I got to get it. And for about 2 months or so, maybe, I don't know if it was less or more, that was on my mind every single day
Until you got it.
until I got it. And once I got it, the growing pains started. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I was excited.
It had some issues.
Yes,
but,
it did.
so you had it. Your first controller was what? We'll get to that too.
Yeah,
but
we'll get to
yeah,
it.
but so no, I thought we were going backwards, so I didn't embrace it.
Yeah, we were definitely going forward to me
No,
because
no.
you take away all of the records. I just got 2 records that are signals, and you give me a computer, and I can put my music on the internal or external, and I don't have to carry around all of that stuff. So for me,
that part I fully understand.
yeah.
But,
So for me, it was different, but I understand.
but you brought back the Brontosaurus burgers to carry around with.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
And the 27-inch move on.
Yeah, you you just had a problem with that.
No, I just once we got out of them, I was like, I
You
hated
were
the little
done.
wheels, but I just didn't want to go back to dragging turntables. I got spoiled a little bit. So I had a nice little case with everything in there, nice little drawers from the CDs. I was like, man, I still have a picture where I DJ'd in the Reunion Tower and had my little case with my CDs and stuff. So
You didn't want to move out of your little condo.
yeah, I wanted to sit in the balcony and sip Mai Tais or something. Yeah, but no, I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was. I mean, I don't know. Then I did embrace it and had it, but of course, I still got my records somewhere. I think they out there. I still got them records somewhere. Serato
Man,
records.
I was blown away. I'm not gonna lie. It was like one of the greatest things that I had seen in my life.
It was very great because you no longer had to carry records.
Yeah.
You really no longer had to carry CDs. All you had to do, but you just get everything.
Yeah,
But
it was-
I thought, it was definitely isn't it cool? We got to meet the guy who thought about putting it in a controller.
Oh yes. Not only thought about it,
He did it.
he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So All right, let's jump on into this because we still there.
What was your initial reaction to DJs using laptops instead of crates or CD cases?
Mind blowing, mind blowing, and I was like, wow, it was revolutionary. And I've always been a techie guy, but at that time, when it comes to computers, I was still a novice or beneath the novice, but I embraced the change. But it was mind blowing to me because I'm like, wow, and I'm thinking about, dang, no more two records. You don't need two records. You can take one song and make it two.
But you still had to have your records controller, though.
Yeah, that's the signal, the Serato signal.
No, I know, but I'm saying, you're
Um,
saying when we went to controllers, or you talking about we got rid of records altogether?
Well, I'm just saying when that whole transformation, when you're talking about how
Well,
I
it
felt with
always
the
had a
laptop.
laptop. In the
Yeah, I
beginning.
know it, but I'm saying, just think about buying two of everything.
Yeah.
You only need
Oh,
one,
well, yeah,
and you
we-
can still,
Yeah, we know
put it
that.
on this deck and on that deck. So
Oh, yeah,
I was
definitely.
thinking like, man, that is awesome.
I don't have to buy two records. I don't have to find them. Then somewhere in this time frame, I think Napster came along too.
Napster, LimeWire,
Yeah, and
you
you
know,
could go
all
get all the music you wanted to try to
the,
get.
the only bad part was back then. So many of the tracks had viruses.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were injecting computer. What word am I looking for?
Oh no, you're on your own.
But they were injecting a lot of viruses, or computer STDs.
okay,
yeah.
it was a lot of that going on.
Yeah, they
too.
were dropping them in there. So you downloaded stuff at your own risk because there were several situations where people were intentionally inserting viruses into tracks,
You
and
could
they would
lose
just
your
tear you.
whole library.
Oh, your whole computer, everything. They
yeah.
were, man. There were some growing pains.
Yeah, but I mean, it was worth it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. So for you, what finally convinced you to make the jump to digital? What was the
Oh,
determining
man.
factor?
I'm trying to think. I think it was a controller or whatever, man. A controller and just like, because I still carry CDs for a little bit. But man, and matter of fact, I think I had a little small digital and, just learning. And I'm like, I don't have to carry all this stuff. I think the digital was much easier to me than Serato with the turntables. I embraced it. I was a little nervous about it because, it was hiccups all the time. But man, when we went digital,
Oh, it was a learning curve, man, because with Serato, they recommended that you buy a Mac. So me trying to be cheap, so instead of get the new mark, I'm gonna get the realistic. Me, looking at that ticket price
yeah.
of a MacBook versus just a PC. And not only wanted you to have the Mac because the Mac had the correct processor. So you had to make sure that you didn't have this type of processor. You needed AMD, AMG, and all these different things. And you had to be mindful of the specs, So I'm slithering, just trying
Snake
to
in the grass.
yeah,
huh?
trying to circumvent, what they say you need to do. And that caused me to have problems, and a lot of them. But it was great, man. It was a great experience. But the convincing part for me was just seeing the turntable being controlled by an interface in the computer.
Yeah.
That was the convincing part.
It was
for me.
beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like magic.
Yeah, it definitely was. We all loved it.
Yeah.
What were the biggest growing pains during this transition?
Trusting the system and learning all of the little nuances that you had to learn, because in the beginning, I didn't put my music on, through Serato. I learned how to use iTunes. And so I took the same concept and created crates, which Serato had, and created all these crates. And for me, I was so happy about that because I'm like, man, I can really organize how I want to, and I can organize the crates how I want to, and they will be set up by BPMs. Versus, having records, I got my slow, my semi-fast, my fast, my love songs. You got all these different crates. And like say, I like Public Enemy. I had a whole crate with Public Enemy. A little milk crate. Dude. But it was a lot of growing pains, man, for me because with the computers, I experienced the blue screen and, just going through all of that. And a big thing with using iTunes and Serato, Serato had a button in there where you click the button and it allows you to use your iTunes library. Well, one of the problems was if you did something improperly and you lose the link of your folder or what have you, it just messes up everything. So I've had to redo things. So I learned a lot and went through a lot, and I'm glad that I did because it made me very efficient. And to see it, not just the best of it, but the worst of it was great. Because even updating the Serato or updating your MacBook or your computer, and Serato haven't did an update yet to answer the issues with the drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in situations where I didn't update it and everything has gone bad and I have to revert my computer back to an older OS.
Yep, I had that happen to me. I was doing a wedding in New Orleans. I had updated my but it was in Record Box. So I updated my Mac to the next one. Started going backwards. Just on the song. Then I had to do a show that Sunday morning from the hotel for Let's Go to Church. So what I had to do was to start using a smaller one with no drivers in it for 3 months until they release to Serato or to Record Box caught up to whatever it is. So yeah, it was a lot of growing pains, man.
Oh,
you had a lot of little things, and your hard drive just going out on you. Mm-hmm. So before we came up with solid state, you had to have at least 2 hard drives with everything on it because those things had moving parts in them. They could break and mess up. But
shake it,
how long you think you had your solid state now?
Oh, man.
No problem, no songs missing, nothing lost.
I got the same solid state that I've been having for maybe over 4 years.
Yeah, I think I've had mine for quite some time too. So,
you know how many hard drives I went through?
You would have to have 2 at a time and pray that they both work.
Yes, and you had to not just have 2, but you got to update them together because this one may shut out and see, man, that's crazy because with iTunes, if you would have to go in and learn how to map 2 hard drives.
But see, you were creating extra work.
Well, that was how I learned. And you're right. I was creating extra work, and I did that for years.
Yeah. And finally, I was like, hey, come on over here.
Yeah. And I
put all your songs in.
Dude, when I did that, I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, but you had a good system, and iTunes helped. So it kind of made it easy because
the organization.
It would categorize the songs for you. But once you learn how to do it the other way and do it yourself, how you wanted it, still without using iTunes, it was just as nice.
So I know we talked a little bit about disasters.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever experience a digital disaster during an event that was just huge? You just touched on one.
Oh, yeah. Hard drive missing. Where'd you go? Hello.
It won't pull up?
No, nothing.
Yeah.
And When I was still using Rekordbox, so I refused to do it this time with Serato. I didn't even connect my iTunes. Some wouldn't come over, or it didn't download, or something. But see, I had all my stuff on I put it all in and put it on my hard drive. So every time I opened my app, my iTunes was right there in my hard drive. So all I had to do was, like, if it was something new, I just go refresh and it would just pull it all over. So I didn't have it connected like you, probably how you did it, where I depended on it, but it was in there like that too. So now this time it's not even on my Serato at all.
All right, how you doing, Mr. Pitts?
What's up, Kay? I ain't no telling. He probably had a chicken with its liver holding its records.
Really?
Mr. Pitts, he was a genius, man.
He was.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying he was very creative.
Was very creative,
innovative,
and revolutionary.
Yeah. He probably digitized something before it was even digitized. And I'm sure he had a big burner too, just burning movies and videos and all kind of stuff. So,
he was BC before BC.
Yep.
So for me, yes, I have had some digital disasters during an event, and like yourself, I've plug up my everything, hard drive won't pull up. Or see, with one of the things that used to get you with Mac versus a PC. PC, you can just, pop out your hard drive and nothing happens. With a Mac, you have to eject. And back then, like for me, I got all of this data on this hard drive. So when you, improperly eject, as it said, what happens is when you plug it back in, it has to go through this entire process of reading that hard drive. And sometimes that can take anywhere from 5 to 45 minutes.
And it's looking for that first one that you ejected. So that's it. So yeah, I try not to ever. I almost scream whenever I.
But I learned a little trick with that. So I would go to the utility and I would first try to mount it, and sometimes it's mounted, you can see it, but it's kind of grayed out.
Yeah, it won't.
I would do the what do they call that? The emergency. I forget what it's called, but it's like a repair. First aid. I would do first aid, and sometimes that would pop it right back up. But the worst thing that happened to me was on a PC. I'm DJing a wedding in Rockwell. And right before, or the reception had just started, and I got the blue screen, check this screen. And
I have a question though. Why did you get that? Because you weren't online, or were you online?
You don't have to be online.
Yeah, but it won't it can't update because it has to pull stuff down.
I'll put it this way. That was a traumatic situation.
Oh yeah.
So I don't remember everything that went on with that. I remember the trauma. So when you're dealing with traumatic situations, there's a lot of times that you only remember what hurt.
Big shout out to Chi-Town. How you doing, Chicago? Thanks for stopping by.
Yes. Chi-Town in the house.
Javi, is that how you say it? Javi 3435?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got the blue screen, and when you get that check disc screen, it has to go through all of those updates.
How do you prevent that? What do you have now? Do you have anything in place if that happens?
Well, I got a Mac.
I understand that, Mike, but say your Mac won't open or whatever.
I have two computers. Okay. I always go roll.
Have you not went to the iPad thing yet?
I have the iPad. I don't do it in the sense of
the way I do it.
I forget. I haven't stored that where I keep that. But I keep two computers, and my second computer is an old 2012.
Is it always plugged up?
What, the computer?
Ready to go?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
Listen to
just for free.
Listen
Get
to
your
it.
iPad. Have about 10,000. I mean, with Spotify now, you can get a Spotify account and download, anything to get you through a moment to whatever. And then if you have to, you can get back up there and go get stuff. But having an iPad, and then I have a big iPad library because I bought a lot of stuff off iTunes. So I have about 7,000 songs just on my
And
iPad.
if you like myself, I have a lot of mixes that I have in my Google Drive.
Yeah, that you can. But you can't get to that because you got to be
Well,
online.
if you have the iPad.
Well, you got to download. You can't have them in a
Well,
Google Drive.
But with the app that we use, the DJ,
Yeah, but it's got to be downloaded.
I have it in
already.
a folder already. I have them in a folder.
Okay, so you can just drag them and put them on
Yeah,
turntable.
they're already in the
yeah.
folder on that.
Yeah, so that's another thing to be prepared. That's just another one for free. But iPads are the saver, man, because if you could just go to that real quick. Because but then the other day luckily I had 2 iPads on my phone. I always keep that little jack to use my phone. So I'm outside. It's about 1:14. And I'm feeling like a scorched egg out there, just sticking to me. I was,
Dude, when you said that, it just made me think when I had the turntables out. It was 10 something, and my rep. I'm just
I've had that happen.
Yeah,
too.
they just
started doing the wave.
Serato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot heat. So the iPad died, but the phone was able to handle the heat. So I just plugged up my phone and kept it going. But they were walking down the aisle. The iPad, that big little red thermometer came up, temperature.
Dude, I'm telling you, when that blue screen hit, I have never felt that threatened in my life.
I want to tell you something that my father told me that I always use. He said, "Don't panic until it's over."
Well, I stayed calm.
I know, but I'm saying
But
said,
I was
"Don't
just
even
like-
let them see you sweat until
And
it's over." Like.
And I don't think they saw me sweat, but inside I'm like,
I know
man,
you're going
it's
crazy.
like, God.
But what you have to do at that point is think your way through it.
Oh, I did.
But there was nothing you could do because you didn't have an alternative.
I didn't have a backup.
Yeah.
And so in my mind, I'm like, man, as soon as this computer comes back up, I got to murder.
Did you say anything on the mic?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah.
But I
did.
mean, sometimes there's some stuff that we just have no control of it,
Oh.
and the equipment is going to win.
Yes.
But when you know better, you do better. So why not?
That's why,
Yeah.
I travel differently.
Yeah.
But-
Yep. So
Yes.
if y'all got anything, want to throw in some great horror stories, anything y'all got to say, feel free to
Please,
throw it in.
please,
man.
let us know.
Yeah. If you did the migrations or, if you started now, because there's migrations here. I say the migrations would be between like controllers and
Well, now it's
what
controllers.
format you use, Serato, virtual DJ, Tractor, whatever you use. But
Record box.
yeah, record box, which I think is the best out there because I really wish the merger would have went through, but I understand them not wanting to let it be a monopoly.
Yeah, because
But record box is a lot better in so many aspects, like just the mix, just the autoplay thing, Mike. You don't even come close to that crap in Serato.
not the stems.
No, the stems are fine now. They caught up. I mean, the Flex 10s and all that are fine.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Finally?
they caught up.
Fine.
Yeah, they got it.
Okay.
Yeah. It took a while. That's why.
Hey,
that's why I'm on Serato now.
The great thing is you have different things that you can
Yeah,
use
yeah.
because like virtual with the stems,
Greatness.
some of the stuff that they've done is
Yeah.
just outworldly.
And still doing.
Yes, outworldly. So
Yeah, they got-
it's great to see that because everybody got to step up.
You could take a song and now you got karaoke right there.
Yes, instant karaoke.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, there's so much technology
Oh,
and
yes.
stuff out there. I wish they would just pull some DJs in a room and say, okay, what can we do to create? Ask us sometime instead of y'all, some engineers from MIT just go, oh, I think this is what the DJs would like, Jimmy.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're talking to some DJs, I would hope. But
Sometimes
just
you don't
imagine.
think they do, though.
Yeah, just imagine being at a wedding or the reception at time of it, and grandma or somebody's just singing. I want to dance with somebody, and somebody say, "Well, she can really sing it," and you just hit karaoke. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother's still on virtual DJ. He really likes it. I think, and Maurice is still on virtual DJ. There's quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got some stories? Oh no, you bringing up another question. All right, go ahead.
Yes. So this is one that's on you.
Looking back, what did DJs gain from the move to digital?
So looking back, what you gained, was there was a lot that I would say vinyl we didn't know from a technical side, and we didn't have. Like today, it's a lot easier to teach somebody to DJ versus yesterday.
No, it wasn't. It'd be better.
Well, tomato, tomato. I'm just saying.
No, it would be better, Mike.
Well, you would be forced to have to hear things if you're
and
mixing.
Then they
stuff.
what? Then they could really DJ, right?
Yes, but
No,
hear me out.
I'm listening, but you're not winning this one.
I'm not trying to win. I'm just presenting information.
I'm going to make you lose. Go ahead.
I'm just presenting information. From a visual standpoint, there's a lot more that's there that can aid. The one thing that you miss is the ear from yesterday, but there's a lot of visuals and there's a lot of different things that we can do today that we couldn't do.
Okay, Mike, take away all the visual and learn how to DJ.
Hey, I
No,
agree.
I'm saying, okay, it's all gone. You learn how to DJ. When you get that visual, you're in a whole nother world. But if you learn the basics
I
first
agree.
and
I
not,
agree.
I thought the records should be going together. I know one of my students taught me. And, it don't, I say, you got to hear it. You can't see it. I wish we have to get it. We need to set up a lab with turntables and just, and let people learn with and not the visual. And you just got to.
Well, it will be for some people that have never experienced that, it will be a nightmare. Because I remember a situation, I've told you about this, I'm not going to say any names, but I remember doing an event with another DJ.
Oh, Lord.
Doing an event with another DJ.
This deserves a solo.
And he brought the speakers, and I brought my turntables, and I was using Serato, the SL3 box at that time. And I DJ'd for about an hour. And he said, "Hey, I want to get up there. I want to get up there and do something." I said, "Okay." So he got up there, and the first thing he asked me, he said, "Hey, where's the sync button?" I said, I pointed at the pitch control. That's the sync button right there, buddy. You gotta mix this. So I'm just saying it's a lot of things that are different, and I'm a big advocate of learning how to do it, the original way when it comes to mixing music. Not because I'm a purist.
No, we're just.
It's because of the skill set that you will get from being able to hear it versus seeing it.
Or looking for it.
Because if you take that away, seeing it and looking for it, you won't be able to mix because you didn't perfect that part of it, which is important. And just because you can push a button and line something up doesn't mean that skill set exists within you. You have just learned how to circumvent the system.
Preach.
Yes. So, all right. So for you, looking back, what did you gain, or what do you think we gained from digital? Do you think we gained
our
anything?
backs, our because you ain't got to lift all those records. But I think we gained. Technology is just wonderful, man. You got so much at your fingertips. The latest and the greatest, of course. Like virtual DJ is still ahead of Serato, Record Box, everybody. But you have stems. I mean, now you got instant acapellas, instrumentals, man. You got so much. If you want to just make right there. In the past, you would have to find a part in the song, and then get to that part and maybe loop it. But now, no matter where you're at, okay, I need to make an announcement. Hey, the bar closes in 10 minutes. I can just hit instrumental, and I can announce it right there, cut the music down a little bit, and then go back, hit the cue point, get the song back where it was. But it's just so much with technology. Like you say, doubles, instant doubles. You can go here, you can go there. You can speed it up.
You can take one turntable and DJ like you DJing with two.
Think about it. You instead of having 8 BPMs or 10, which we used to have on turntables, you can have 16. Man, that thing goes up to 50 BPMs plus. That's crazy. So I mean, it's just technology is wonderful. I have no qualms with what we've done as far as that. All that stuff. I absolutely love it. But I guess we are purists in a sense. But I just want you to learn the basic way of what we do at the nakedest level, at the lowest level. Just learn, and don't be afraid to manipulate with your hand. Use your hands, and I mean, it's okay to use the tools, but still, I think everybody needs to learn at the basic level.
Yeah, and I agree. I second that emotion wholeheartedly. Yeah.
Stop.
Dude,
I'm just songs keep rolling in my head tonight
yes,
for some reason.
But I second that, and I think
Second
that's
that emotes.
it's important, man.
Smokey Robinson.
All right.
And the Miracles.
I got the Miracles over there. Jeff Miracle. Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
Jay Muir.
Yeah, Jay Mir. So I think it's important to,
Yeah.
and the good thing about it, it's not something that will hurt you. It will only help you.
Yeah. We're not trying to embarrass nobody, make it hard on you. We're just trying to make it. What do you say? Yeah, but like
Blending is the key. I started learning back in 88, 89, and when the transition to digital happened, it was easy to apply the blending skills to waveforms. So this is another plus.
Yes.
And one of the things that when you talk about learning the old way, when you learn the old way, you can really appreciate the digital.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just saying, those old ways of doing things, it enhances what you can do from a digital standpoint in a whole nother way. And so for me, as all of these new things come out, I just be so giddy because it's like, man,
What would I have done for that back in the day?
dude, I wanted a 4-track so bad, but they were so expensive.
You practically have because it's
Dude.
weird. I don't use like Ableton or anything to do my mashups or anything. I do them all live.
Yes.
And so you have, and this was before record, before stems and all kind of stuff. So like I did a 17-song max mashup with 10 seconds, 5 seconds of each song, just right there. No dropping it in Ableton and cutting it and doing that.
Yeah. And that's the beauty for me too. If you learn how to do something and then you have all of these new age tools,
Yeah.
man, you really, because learning how to hear it puts you in a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah.
And, and what you can do with them, because just think about this. Think about quick mixing when it comes to records. So you got all these records pulled up because you know where you want to go. And I'm just saying, and it's nothing like putting a record in the wrong place. And I know for those vinyl DJs, just think about how you've lost something. And at the end of the night, you done already pushed everything down and you go back to find that. And it's like, and you got to trace where's
Planet Rock?
Yeah, what did I do? What did I play at the party? What did I play after or before Planet Rock? Or
Did
really
you try
after?
to make sure you didn't do that though?
Yes, but when you're trying
It
to quickly
happens, yeah.
maneuver through something, that changes things.
Yeah.
So it's just, man, it's so much. It's so much.
I will tell you the one thing I did love about back then is you played what you had. Ain't none
Oh,
of
yes,
this,
yeah. Request was at a minimum.
yeah, you request something. Yeah,
It was at a minimum.
But the thing is, you can request it. Yeah, we're gonna try to have it next week. But it's nothing that I've got to go log in and download it or go to YouTube and find it or something. I mean, I'll have it next week.
And just think about this too, the understanding that you had then when it came to a request versus now. When people come up to you, they expect that you should have
and know
that
every song in the world.
Yes, and no matter how
New, old,
or something that they only heard on this YouTube channel, they feel like you should have that. It's not like, well,
Hey,
You know,
Mike did a mashup to
Yeah.
these two songs.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
have that?
Yeah, yeah.
No!
Mike Willie from Arlington did. Do you have that version?
No.
Yeah. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But yeah, technology does allow us to do a lot of stuff and get a lot of things done, but it was just crazy. Yeah.
He said the request got a lot easier when CDs came into play.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got more requests when CDs came in, and as things change, you started getting more and more and more.
Hey, you know another thing people did too that they didn't do back in the day? They
What's
would
that?
give you a CD too.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't nobody walking around with a 12-inch.
I'm gonna tell you something funny, but let me read his and then I'll tell you a funny story. Guys, please move to the next topic. There are DJs who are producers making millions of dollars using Ableton and other similar products. Their sets, and they release. Maurice. DJ Chill.
Thanks. You don't need to go no
No,
further.
he needs to chill. And I'm done.
We understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
The songs they release. I got you.
Yeah, we
But-
got it, but I'm just saying that, it's just technology is so great. There's so much stuff you can do with it. That's all we saying. And sometimes it's okay to still use
What's
the
that
old
dance they do?
Stop
the
it.
gritty? The gritty?
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay. But anyway, let me tell you. Let me tell you a funny story.
Okay, Tim.
So, like you were saying, how people would bring up CDs and give you CDs. It's nothing like someone coming up, hey man, play my CD. Well, they give you a CD. It's not like, hey, they give you a vinyl, but they can give you a CD.
Yeah.
Hey, play my CD. And I remember telling this guy, I said, look, if I play this CD and people don't dance to it, when I leave, I'm going to roll up to about 80 and I'm tossing it.
Out the window.
Unfortunately, I had one of those situations and it got tossed.
It was because during the CD era, I was on the radio, so I used to get a lot of CDs. There was some good. I remember this guy out of Columbia, Mississippi, named Huggy Bear. He had one hit that he dropped that was good, and then I had a couple of other groups too. And the old boy out of New Orleans too, the one that sang this different tracks. I got his, so I took some. If they were good, I would play them, just depending on what it was. I would do it early in the club, but I mean, you're not going to get played prime time. Not
prime time.
Not in that between 12 and 2 o'clock. I'm not going to throw nothing new. I mean,
If they paid you, did you play?
no, because I
You didn't do pay to play?
no.
You just not playing.
I mean, you gonna drop that in the middle of your set?
Hey, I'm just asking.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll do it next week once I know where it go. But I can't. I mean, only if it. I don't know. No, if somebody came out of town or something, or you didn't heard someone on the radio and you didn't have the CD and it was hot, yeah, I'd have played it.
So in the digital era today, would you play it faster than what you would have did then in your set?
Yeah, because you can go listen to it right then. I can pull it up and listen to it and see where it's at, if it'll fit, or if because a lot of times people give me stuff, I'll listen to it, and I get past the intro, get into the beats, try to get into the first verse, and I'm like, this is hot garbage. This is warm, nasty, funky garbage. But then, Mike, what's crazy today is some of this hot, nasty, stinky garbage we think is horrible, they digging it. You know what I mean? So you can hear something and be like, man, this is horrible. Play it. And they know every word.
The whole dance floor.
Yeah, like my wedding a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
If I had to play one more of these.
Trap City.
Man, it was trap.
Yes.
Trap.
And more trap.
Rat trap, bear trap. It was
All trap.
So, yeah, the dirtier you could get, the better. So it was just out of control. But, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah.
But it was interesting, man. This was an interesting topic. It has a lot of emotions attached to it.
Did you get all the questions?
The last question we already
okay.
talked about, so we already talked about that. We already touched on it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just pop it up there anyway.
Oh, please. And what
What
the question
valuable
was.
skills from vinyl and CD or eras should newer DJs still learn today?
And we talked about
Yeah.
you need to learn how to mix
Yeah,
without seeing anything.
yeah, without seeing it.
And I think, well, I don't think, I know one of the things that you and I do when we teach DJs, we do teach them how to DJ without seeing.
I even told myself now when I start a new student, I'm going to take the laptop, put it by me, and I'm going to load the songs and say, here, play this.
Okay.
Yeah, now there you go, just mix it. No
Yeah.
ways. That you almost on turntables then because you can't see it. I can, you can speed it up and slow it down, but that would be even better, Mike, because you got to set this. I like that. I'm definitely gonna start doing that.
He's in there like
Yeah,
swimwear.
I just want you to. I want you to learn the. I'm not
want
trying
them
to
to develop
I want
an ear.
to develop the ear. Like when Gilda finally got it. One of my students finally got it. She's like, "Oh my god!"
DJ Lady G.
Yeah, she really got it, and she's like, "Man, that's incredible." So just like when we got it. When I had a hold on because I had those two records. Don't. Over and over, just playing with that, going back and forth.
So you remember your first mix? Your first
hold
two
on.
records?
Yeah, hold on. And exclusivity.
Okay.
Don't waste my time.
Yes. Yeah.
Fighting love.
Yeah. Good mix.
Hold on. That beat drop.
Yeah. It was
Hold on.
It was Pretty Tony, Smurf, and Clear by Cybertron.
Yeah, and I can go even further back, Mike. I started playing on cassettes, brother.
Yeah, I have a Door remix that I did on cassette.
Cut and learn how to cut and tape and
Man, I did things with the cassette tape. I was a surgeon back then.
they don't know how good they have it, man.
I was a surgeon.
And then you want to record a song on the radio with a DJ not talking. So when they talk and mess up your song, I'm trying to.
Well, I used to be so hot. Man, shut up.
Shut up, man. Why are you talking in the middle of my song? So, but it's just so many. Technology is wonderful now,
dude.
man. I absolutely thank you, Serato. Thank you, everybody who created controllers, whatever, turntables, techniques. Still the creme de la creme of DJing, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm very grateful because just imagine, you're DJing and you want to make a 120-minute mix. You got to break down these tapes and put two cassettes together to make a 120 cassette, 120-minute cassette. Because to buy one, man, them things were expensive.
Yeah, everything was expensive.
You had 60, 90, 120.
Yeah, and you always wanted 120.
Always. The longer, the better. So it was so many things that we encountered going through, back then. So I am grateful for the digital. I'm grateful for all of the nuances.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all of the updates.
Embrace change,
Yes,
y'all. So when new
you
things
have
come
to.
out, embrace it, learn it, go dive into it, because it's only going to make you a better DJ.
Yes, but don't forget about the fundamentals.
Yes.
Do not. You want to learn how, you want to experience that. You want to experience what it feels like to be on a set of turntables.
Yeah, because one day somebody's going to say, hey, I just want you to smoothly blend these songs together. No echoing out, no looping, no nothing.
And not just that, Rakim had, one of his verses, I can't remember the other part, but where the needle won't budge. I'm just saying, when you get on turntables and you try to scratch, it takes touch. You can't, if you get off of a controller and get on a turntable and just the basic scratch, you'll realize how heavy your hands are on that turntable and how light they need to be.
Pennies and nickels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So,
Last question. Which brand of cassette tapes did you buy? I used to use Toshiba and Sony. And who else was that? Maxwell. Yes. Yes.
So I used to use a lot of Sony 120s and Maxwell.
Those Sonys were
but
high.
actually, whatever you could get your hands on.
Yeah. But there was another one. Was it RCA something?
No, it wasn't. I don't think RCA had.
It
might have been, but
somebody else had it
because it could be regional. Because y'all could have had something different than what we had in the city.
But man, And when they start making the packs,
Oh yeah.
you know, like a
The
4-pack,
Yeah, yeah,
2 packs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
Man, we have been blessed to live in such an era to go from this. I think about it in my sports dynasties too. The teams I love, I've been able to see almost everybody win a championship. But it's just so much, man, that we've seen
yeah,
change.
forgot about that.
Yeah, from
TDK.
Yeah, that's it. That's who it was.
Yeah, forgot about
TDK.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, TDK. But the creme de la creme might have been Sonny. Oh, it might
It
have been
was Sony.
TDK. It might have been TDK.
It was, man, Sony was pretty high. Maxwell, I think, was like TDK, Maxwell. They were pretty consistent in the price. It wasn't too big of a jump, but I think Sony was high. But I like Sony because they were pretty.
Yeah,
you know, they had the clear, the yellow,
red,
and all. Yeah, because it was
purple
your
and yellow.
Your cassette tapes had to look hot. They had to look nice.
Mine didn't have to look hot. They just had to work.
Hey, they had to work,
And you
but
know, the worst nightmare in your life is when you look in there and you pull it out and.
oh yeah, or it come out and it get tangled. Oh, dude, man, I've had nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all, we've had a great DJ journey, man. We've actually loved it. TDK was it. Yeah, that's it. That's the other one. Yeah. I think TDK was his creme de la creme, Mike.
I can't remember, but I won't
I might
fight you on
research
that.
it, yeah.
I won't fight you on that. That'll be some good information once you do that.
Yeah.
What was the
CD
top
wise,
cassette?
what CDs did you use?
Oh man, I can't remember. I look for the cheapest CDs I could find. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think I used to
especially
use
when it came
Sony.
to blank. But I use Maxwell had CDs too. I
Mm-hmm.
use Maxwell. I've used some Sonys, but I was bargain shopping when I bought
we
CDs,
always
especially
were.
packs. Like when you go to Fry's, they had a big 50 packs, 100
Mm-hmm.
packs.
I still got some of them in my house.
I do, too.
When I used to make CDs.
I still got
I used to make them for folks
a
at church.
spindle
Yeah. Yeah.
in my office.
All right. Well, it's time to go watch Argentina.
Yes,
FIFA.
yes. So we want to thank all of our sponsors as
Yes.
always. We got Electrotech Audio.
Stage one right here. This
Stage
is the bass
one.
bin, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact. Yeah, we
stage
got two
one.
bass bins right here. Stage one. Can't wait to see the fellas in in Atlantic City.
Yes, Atlantic
so,
City. August 10th through 13th.
Yes.
If you haven't got your tickets, we will have a post
Get your
on
tickets.
the story. We will post the story with our discount code.
Yes, and me as a speaker. Get your
Yeah.
tickets.
Yes.
Your tickets.
Get your tickets. We got
Yes.
it's the slow jam hour again, so get your tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Lil Barry, aka White. Yes, but we want to thank you guys and thank all of our sponsors who help us to continue to do something that we love. We love, giving you guys
Yeah.
great information and so forth. We love it.
Yep. So let's run through them. 2026 sponsors. Curator Live, the best photo booth 360 software. James is absolutely incredible.
Awesome.
His team, man. You call him right now, he'll help you.
Yes,
Yep, he may be
yes.
doing it. S-Start, CP, another one. He's probably got another product he's pushing out today. All right, EV, Electro Voice speakers, microphones, everything that Marco and his team does up there, Electro Voice, man, those guys. NLFX Professional. Hey, they'll talk you out of buying something you don't need, but they'll talk you into what you need.
Yes.
So you got it. Top Light DJ. Hey, man, they killing these poster boards, the DJ booths, all kind of stuff.
Oh,
Those guys
everything.
at photo booths. Ultimate is Tony. And
Jetpack.
yes.
Melanoid, Phoenix Pro,
Yes.
promo only,
Yeah.
Electrotech Audio. And again, guys, join us in Atlantic City, August 10th through the 13th. If you haven't got your tickets, you need to get your tickets. There's a lot going on. We're excited that DJ JP, aka Jeffrey, the Powell, will be talking about something that's important when it comes to you trying to find another revenue stream in this industry.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No,
sir.
go ahead. Finish
Well,
up.
I'm just saying it's nothing like learning or having multiple ways to make money.
Yeah.
And he's going to give you one that's
weekday
great.
income.
Yes.
And man, I just love what Sean them do and everything they do with trying to bring in people that are different that you only see on ads or different things like Jelly Bean. They got in some other phenomenal keynotes. And everybody's always down to earth, leaves the ego at home, come in and talk to you and just talk to you like we all regular old normal DJs.
Which we are.
Yeah. So can't wait to see everybody up there. We got them coming on soon. And don't forget, next week we got my man Jordan St. Jacques out of Canada coming on the show to talk about something he's doing with proms. It's really cool, y'all. I've seen it. He's been working on it for about a year. He showed it to me a while ago, but now it's ready to go. So Jordan will be in the building next week. So y'all make sure you tune in and check out Jordan St. Jacques.
And one more quick thing. We will have Sean and Jim from DJX on in a couple of weeks. And we also will have Will from Jetpack coming up real soon in a couple of, in some weeks as well, talking about all of their specials. Sean and Jim are going to let us know exactly what's going to be going on at DJX this year. So stay tuned. Be great.
Yeah.
And we love you guys all.
Peace.
Remember to follow, subscribe, and like.
Yes.
What's the vibe tonight? Talking issues, dropping gems, keep the game airtight. Spin it, flip it, mix it, fix it. Yo, we here to ignite. Yeah, hands on the decks, but the crowd don't move. When the DJ, not check the groove. Playlist still need something brand new. Crates full of dust, man, what you tryna prove? Clubs want cheap, DJs want respect. Promoters cutting corners, man, the scenes are wrecked. Yo, Sanko scratch, doesn't matter the tech. It's about the energy, not the brand on the deck. 2 DJs and a mic, turn the dark to the light. Dropping wisdom, spinning truth, get the balance just right. Two DJs and a mic, elevate, take flight. Fix the game, spark the flame, keep the future in sight. Yeah. Fake followers and played streams. They chasing clout but killing dreams. Then he's playing politics, killing the scene. But we bring solutions, not just a meme. Pay the DJ, they the life of the spot. Don't let the boot get cold when the dance floor's hot. Respect your craft, don't reduce it to a bot. It's an art form, now they get the time for God. Dynamite, oh. Dynamite, oh. Dynamite, oh.